Some salespeople come to me and say, Trevor, what am I missing? I get this hit and miss every time I pitch or communicate to one of our prospects or customers, and I just don't know. Is there something that I'm missing, that I'm not doing right? How can I get the odds stacked in my favor if I'm pitching? I want to share with you some of the 3 common mistakes I see when people go in for a pitch. Now look, there might be hundreds of different mistakes that people make. I'm going to share with you 3 common ones. This is set aside that you've already had a conversation with the prospect, understanding some of their problems, their frustrations, getting an overview of your pitch deck, what they're looking for. And now you're actually arriving. So here's the first common mistake I see on a daily basis people make. They start their pitch talking about themselves, their own company. They start saying, thank you so much. We started this company in 1992. We started developing the company. We've now got branches in different states and locations. And they just keep talking about themselves. And the client is sitting there on their phone. They tuned out. They say, yeah, I'm listening. They're not. As soon as you start talking about them, they put down their phone and go, oh, they're listening. My tip for you would be is when you start, talk about the client, talk about the problem, the frustrations that they are experiencing. So when you do that, you are immediately going to get their attention. Where do you get that information? Well, before you had to go into the pitch, have a conversation with the client before you go in to put your pack together and clearly understand what are their problems. So when you start, talk about them and not about yourself. The second common mistake I see on a daily basis is that people talk about the solution, what they offer, way too quickly. And majority of the pitch is all about the solution. They're going to come in, they're going to revolutionize it, they can change this. This is what they can offer, this is what they can supply, this is their infrastructure, this is how their company actually have a setup in moving and logistics. So they talk about themselves as well as the solution in the providing what they can overcome these problems. My tip here would be is talk about the problems a lot more before you get to the solution. Because a lot of companies listening to all the solution, but they are not sure when they're listening to your pitch, do you truly really understand the problems and the pressure we are under in our company? And the more you just talk about the solution, they say, I hear what you can do. So is what all the other people who's also pitching for this deal is saying. But it's the moment when you talk about the problem and the frustrations they're experiencing and what impact that has on their business or their operations or their time frames, that's the time that you're getting the connection before you offering the solution. Maybe you're talking about various different things that you're going to do for them, and every time you have to offer a solution, I would say talk about the problem really quickly, the impact of that problem, and then giving them the solution, what you want to do as you go on through your pitch. The third common mistake that people make that I see on a daily basis is that right at the end, they finish off with, is there any questions? I would suggest if you get to the end of your presentation, make it really strong. This is the point where you want to talk about your company, who you are, what you're bringing to the table. Don't hold back and be too modest, and start using words we can definitely, I am certain that we can fulfill on this requirements. Plus, you need to have testimonials of what your company has done or case studies. Because a lot of people say, well, it sounds really good of what you are proposing to do for us, but have you done it anywhere else? Is there any other people who's happy with your services or what you are offering? So when you show happy customers, case studies, could be in pictures or stories or how you've revolutionized or changed it for other people, that builds in the trust and the credibility for your business. So here are the 3 common mistakes I see people make when they go in for a pitch. They start to talk about themselves too quickly. They don't talk about the problem, rather about just solution, what they're offering. And thirdly, they don't give themselves enough credit at the end, that they finish off too weak. Finish strong and then tell them exactly what you can do for them. So my name is Trevor Ambrose. Wherever you're watching this video, connect with us. We've got other social media platforms as well, or head to our website at trevorambrose.com where you can get more free information and also about our training courses and online courses. Good luck with your selling and don't make these 3 common mistakes in your next pitch.